Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this OnePlus One with me. And in this video, we'll be looking at the camera performance of the OnePlus One. The front-facing camera of the OnePlus One is a 5 megapixel shooter, whereas the rear-facing camera is a 13 megapixel shooter, and this can record video in 4K. And I've taken a lot of sample shots with this OnePlus One, so I'm going to show you that. I even shot a video with the front-facing camera and some selfie shots with the 5 megapixel front-facing camera. But before I show you all those, let me actually give you a quick overview of the camera interface. Also, I did compare some shots with the LG G3 because the LG G3 also has a 13 megapixel camera. So we'll look at it if it beats the LG G3 in terms of camera performance. But let's look at the camera interface, and the camera interface is pretty Spartan. This is what you get by default, and you can actually change the modes by just swiping like this, and you actually see it in real time. So that's really nice, I would say. And taking the shots, it's pretty easy. Just click and it takes the shot. You can just move around like this for the modes. And here are the further settings that you get. If you go over here, you can change the size. The max is 13 megapixel, but one thing to note is that at 13 megapixel, it shoots at 4:3 ratio. If you want widescreen, it goes down to 9.7 megapixel. And by default, the quality would be at 90%, but I did all my testing by keeping it at 100%. You can also enable the burst shot, and we can also enable raw images. So that is pretty interesting. If you just swipe away like this, you go to the video, and from here you can set the resolution, that is 1080p or all the way up to 4K. I've actually already shot a 4K sample shot, so you can check out that. Again, one more thing is that you can also change the video codec if you want. So that is nice, and you can also do the same with the audio. So that's pretty interesting. And these are the general settings. You can also enable the power button to act like a shutter or the volume to act like zoom controls. So pretty Spartan, I would say. You can just click this for the front facing camera. I've actually shot a couple of shots with the front facing camera. I'll show you that, and it focuses pretty quickly, not the fastest. It just takes a second, and once it focuses, it can take the shots pretty quickly. I've taken a lot of sample shots, so let me actually show you those in full screen mode so that you can judge the camera performance of this OnePlus One. These were shot with the rear-facing camera of the OnePlus One in outdoor conditions, and it's at highest resolution, that's 13 megapixel. That's why they are in the 4:3 ratio. And as you can see, outdoor in natural lighting, it does a very good job. But sometimes I did notice that it tends to overexpose, but again, that can be fixed with HDR. For example, as you can see, this is in the normal mode, but this picture I took with the HDR mode. I'm recording this video with the OnePlus One at 1080p, and the audio is also being recorded by the internal microphone of this device. The OnePlus One can also record video in 4K, and we also have the option of tap to focus, so you can just tap onto an area for focusing. And let me just move, and this is my roof curtain. Let's move to a shadowed area, and again you can quickly tap in for focusing. And let's just move, and I'm going to slowly pan around. I've already posted the 4K sample video in another video, so you can check out that. And I'm doing this handheld, so do let me know what you feel about the video quality. This OnePlus One does not have any hardware based stabilization. Let's just move back now, and I'm just going to walk normally now. And it's a bright sunny day today. So this should give you an idea about the video recording with the OnePlus One at 1080p in outdoor lighting conditions. Now let's compare some shots with the LG G3. This one is with the OnePlus One, and this one was the LG G3. The widescreen shots are with the LG G3. The shots with the LG G3 I feel are a little bit sharper. Also in terms of dynamic range, the LG G3 I felt did a lot better than the OnePlus One. This again is with the OnePlus One, and this one with the LG G3. And now moving to semi-indoor conditions, and these are difficult conditions for any smartphone. And here I felt the OnePlus One and even the LG G3 did actually a pretty good job. Some more sample shots. Again, the 4:3 ratio shots are with the OnePlus One and widescreen are with the LG G3. Recording this part of the video with the OnePlus One front facing camera, which is a 5 megapixel shooter, and in video I could max it out at 720p. Some specs say that it can go up to 1080p, but that option was not available. The max was at 720p, so I'm recording it at 720p, and this will be useful for video chats and stuff like that, so you can gauge the quality. I'll just move now and I'll go against the light. At this point, I have no idea what is the video recording. I'm against the light. Let me just move back. Again, it's a 5 megapixel front facing camera. So do let me know what you feel about the front facing camera. This is again in indoor lighting condition, that's in completely artificial light. I'll also shoot a small sample shot outdoors in natural lighting. Now recording this video again with the front facing camera of this OnePlus One. But I'm recording this in outdoor lighting conditions so that you can get an idea what will be the video recording if you record it outdoors in natural lighting. At this point, I don't know what is the video quality. Again, this is being recorded by the front facing camera of the OnePlus One. So do let me know in the comment section what do you feel regarding the video recording of this OnePlus One from its front facing camera. These are some sample shots that I took with the front facing camera. That is selfie shots. These are in indoor lighting conditions, and these ones I took in outdoor lighting conditions so that you can judge how is the performance if you take selfie shots. These were shot in a restaurant and the lighting was very low, so the flash fired, and this is my nephew. As you can see, the flash fills in and the pictures come out to be actually pretty decent. Now these pictures were shot in my office in completely artificial light. Again, we are comparing it with the LG G3, and as you can see, even the OnePlus One actually did fairly good job, and it did surprise me in artificial lighting, and it can easily take some pretty good shots even in artificial lighting. And as you can see, some more sample shots. This is with the OnePlus One and this one with the LG G3. Yes, the LG G3 is slightly sharper. But again, here I noticed that the OnePlus One shot was a little bit blurry. Notice the LG G3, it's a little bit sharper thanks to the OIS on the LG G3. So what do I feel about the camera performance of the OnePlus One? As you have seen from the sample shots, the rear facing camera as well as the front facing camera are pretty good, and the outdoor shots come out to be really good with the rear facing camera. Even indoor shots came out pretty good for selfies with the front facing camera in my opinion, and also in the video department it did pretty well, but again it was capped at 720p. Moving to the rear facing camera's video output, the video output was very clean, but I did notice that when I was moving or panning around, it was a little bit blurry. You have to always tap to focus in the video, so you have to be aware of that. Also, as this device does not have any optical image stabilization, in terms of video, if you take it handheld, I felt that the video was a little bit shaky. But overall, the pictures came out to be really good and they were pretty clean in my opinion. But again, when we start comparing it with other flagships like the LG G3, though it also has a 13 megapixel camera, but the advantage the LG G3 has is it has laser autofocusing and also it has optical image stabilization. So yes, in many of the shots, I did feel that the LG G3 was slightly better. But that does not mean that the camera on this device, that is OnePlus One, is bad. Considering the price point of this device, I would say the camera performance was very good, and even the flash was nice. Even in very low lighting conditions where the flash fired, the pictures came out to be very good. So overall, I would say, considering the price to performance ratio, the camera on this device is pretty good. But again, certainly it is not a flagship killer if we compare to other devices like the LG G3 or even the Note 4, which have a much better camera. But again, these devices cost a lot more than the OnePlus One. I've already posted several other videos on this OnePlus One covering its various aspects, so don't forget to check them out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.